Elon Musk revealed that he will beat Russia. When Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine on the 24th of February 2022, many Ukrainians, along with foreign citizens who are no longer native, have lost their lives. This includes college students from unique countries, non-residents, and travelers from distinct countries. In this video, we'll discuss the consequences of the Russia-Ukraine war. The launch of the largest of 3 modules will kick off the building of the area station in April, and with that station slated to be completed using the cease of 2022. You're going to want to stay till the end of the video, because we're telling you how Elon is helping Ukraine. Ukraine versus Russia. Elon Musk just leaked terrifying hypersonic fighter jets for Russia. It is admirable that Ukraine has managed to keep its floor for so long, and that it has prevented Russia from breaching its borders. On the other hand, this is now not the first time Ukrainian and Russian forces have clashed, as it has been going on for years. The combat started in February 2014, following the Ukrainian Revolution of Dignity. Ukraine has the second biggest stockpile of nuclear weapons in the world, and even possesses the second biggest fleet of ballistic missile submarines. The Russian invasion of Ukraine is not some glorified propaganda, and Russia wants to reunite the Soviet Union to accomplish. Russia has already violated many legal guidelines and procedures. The assaults broke the Geneva Conventions by way of attacking a non-military target that turned out to be Europe's largest nuclear electricity plant, which, if blown up, would possibly have resulted in a destiny worse than the Chernobyl catastrophe. Therefore, all and sundry have come collectively and set their differences apart to useful resources to Ukraine at this time of disaster, and providing them fundamental materials. Do you guys know that several companies have boycotted Russia? Large companies cut all ties to Russia. Elon Musk, like most people, have given resources to Ukraine in some way. But one ought to additionally not forget that Elon is not like us, since most of us can solely aid Ukraine by using protesting on the streets. Elon is going all in, making aids that may even change the result of the combat. And while all this is going on, Elon Musk's SpaceX, the main non-public house exploration business enterprise, printed that it will be participating with the US Air Force on a large air protection task, which will fee more than $102 million, and this project is unlike anything ever witnessed or imagined, as the contract will be the center of attention on the transportation of Navy cargo and humanitarian aid around the globe. The Branch of Defense's internet site states that this contract is one of many that include the undertaking to use rockets for world logistics for the Air Force, which does not sound like something that will annihilate the Russian military. It's precisely where you would be incorrect, as these rockets can provide critical cargo amid a raging war furthermore. Starlink. The identical technology can be integrated into surveillance rockets, which would allow ground forces to acquire fundamental facts about the enemy. Presenting Ukraine with Starlink helps them while at the same time denying Russia any data, because Starlink is blacklisted for the airspace above Russia. See how effortlessly the tables can be turned, and it depends on technological know-how. Over the current years, even the military is dependent on satellites to transfer details from one place to another at long distances. Due to the fact of this reliance, the armed forces wanted a hyperlink better and extra dependable than the phone towers we use each day. Elon Musk is aware of this too, so he delivered a truck loaded with Starlink user terminals to the war-ravaged. And with that, United States made sure that people in Ukraine have access to communication. However, Army purposes wouldn't be simply fulfilled through Starlink. They must hold situational consciousness. SpaceX continues to amplify its Starlink performance, having launched more than 2 satellites into orbit. If you have reached this far in the video, we would like to thank you. You can extend your support by subscribing to the channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and clicking the bell icon, so you never miss any of the content we upload. Coming back to the video. SpaceX is seeking approval to connect Starlink to private jets. However, due to the modern-day fighting, it may additionally be authorized within a few days. Moreover, it is requested that the Federal Communications extend its authorization on automobiles. Starlink can then be used with aircraft, warships tanks, vehicles, and anything else that can move. Moscow will be extremely useful throughout a time when one of the biggest international locations goes on a rampage. The United States is helping Ukraine even more with Elon, stating that this assistance will continue until the warfare is over, and that these applied sciences will be effectively accessible to Ukraine. After the struggle is over, the other mind-blowing factor is how long-lasting these Starlinks are. It takes a rocket into space to knock out these satellites or operate some sophisticated hacking to disrupt their operation. So it's pretty evident that Starlink will also show benefits in war areas where verbal exchange towers have been knocked down, or where civilians on the ground can't use the internet and ask for help. Elon boasts about the fact that Starlink is the solely non-Russian communication still in operation in some parts of Ukraine. After the Russian invasion, also Ukraine's president, Vladimir Zelensky, introduced that he had met with SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, and that the USA will acquire more Starlink satellites. Zelensky expressed gratitude in his tweet to Elon Musk, and he said on behalf of Ukraine that he was grateful. Do you guys think that these satellites and future jets force Russia to stop the invasion? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. See you in another video.